Hey everybody, it's Ace here with Ace's Takes. Welcome to my channel where we talk about the things we love to collect in our home. Knives, bags, jewelry, pens, all the things, you name it. Today is something that's a little bit different. It's for men and for women. We're talking jewelry, but we are talking jewelry for men or even unisex. So this is kind of applies to everybody. We're going to talk about something special that we have added to our collection, the story behind it, specifics, what we love, all the things, you name it. So grab yourself something to drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it. We're going to start off with a little bit of backstory first. About, I would say when I started looking at Cartier love bracelets for myself, which I'm not wearing right now because I had to have an MRI, but when I started looking for that about 2 years ago, we also were looking for something for my husband to wear, and we always talked about him possibly wearing a love bracelet as well. The problem is he is not able to wear a bracelet the same way that I am every day. It would have to be like a week, and he's a weekend warrior, if you will. And so we went to Hawaii with my best friend and her family. Although my husband is my best friend, he's going to give me grief for this. But my girl best friend and her family, we went to Hawaii and we popped into the Tiffany store there, and they had released the Forge collection in October of 2023, and this was 2024 April that we went. So it was fairly new. And he saw the Forge Link bracelet, tried it on and really liked it, but wasn't necessarily sold on it. We wound up getting, I think he wound up getting a bum bag from Louis Vuitton instead as a souvenir rather than the bracelet, but it was something in the back of our mind. And the problem with, it's not a problem, but my husband he's buff, he's ripped. And so his wrists are actually quite large. And so when you go into the store, typically the bracelet collections are small, medium, large, and he needs multiple. And so one of the things that the woman at this sales associate said was you could get multiple bracelets and put them together, or you could add links. But we kind of are, we want to be able to take the item with us. And so that wasn't really something that we went with. So fast forward to when we were in New York last month, and we popped into the Tiffany landmark on Fifth Avenue, the one that is, I don't know how many floors was it? I think it was, at least 7 floors. I think it was 10 floors, but I remember 7 because when we went in, we went to the 7th floor to look at the high jewelry, which was amazing. We saw the Tiffany Cafe. We saw the different levels of the stores, and they actually had the Tiffany Diamond in store, which only 4 people have ever worn in their lives. Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Audrey Hepburn, and then a socialite, I'm not sure who, but I got to take a picture of it. That was fabulous. Anyway, we were looking, and he wound up looking we looked at a rosary and different things, and I'm not sure if you tried on a different bracelet or not, but I pointed out the Forge and said, you need to try this on again. And because we were at the landmark store, they had larger sizes, which was awesome. So you tried on this bracelet in both the blackened and the polished, and went with the blackened, brought it home in the double XL, and realized that it was just a little too snug. So I contacted Tiffany, reached out and said, I see that you had, because he wanted to add an extra link, but I realized they have a triple XL. So we were able to exchange it for the one that they had in stock, sent back the double XL, and he took the triple XL, and that just arrived. And so that's what we were looking at today. The cool thing about the landmark store, their flagship, is that their bag, we already have one that we brought home, actually says the landmark on it, 727 Fifth Avenue in New York. And then you do get this little ornament that comes on the bag that's in sterling silver, and it says Tiffany & Company, the landmark, the Fifth Avenue, 727 Fifth Avenue, New York, and then it has an image of the building. So I'll show an up-close picture of that. But that was really cool, and I was asking the woman when we were shopping, our sales associate, I was asking her, what's up with the little souvenir? And she said it's unique to our store. And she actually sent us home with multiple, which was really sweet. And she said, give this to your friends. So the one that they shipped us the bag, and they shipped us a card to say, thank you. But that's something that we will put on our Christmas tree. Inside, it's a big box because it's a big bracelet. Now, anytime I've ever bought sterling silver from Tiffany, the only item I've gotten is a little pouch. I've never gotten a big jewelry box before, and so I don't know if it's because the price point was more that we wound up getting something that was nice. But this is really cool. I love this. Tiffany bow. Fun fact, when I worked at Coach 20-something years ago, I had to learn how to tie the bow like this, and I love it. But I never untie it because, you know, you cut the ribbon to size. Inside we have a storage pouch in case you're traveling. And the cool thing about the storage pouches is that they actually have two sides. So if you're traveling with earrings, you can put two different pairs, or you can do a bracelet or a necklace or multiple pieces. So then the paper, the wrapping paper does say Tiffany & Co. and has the stamp. The sticker says Tiffany & Co. New York. And really substantial box, really cool. This is such a nice jewelry box. I don't want to rip open the paper. I'm going to slide it off. Beautiful jewelry box. You can see the hinges on the back. It's very soft. I don't know if you can see the material or not, but very, very smooth and soft. I don't know if it's leather or what it is, but probably not leather. Who knows? And there she is. So here's the box. And there's the bracelet. The Forge collection was re-released, or not re-released, but it is something that they looked into the archives for and then designed based on that. It celebrates the legacy of superior craftsmanship. And in 1837 is when Tiffany was established. And, you know, they're known for their 925. They were the ones that established how much sterling silver you use over a century ago. They set the standard where there was 9.25 parts per thousand. So as you can see, this is a large bracelet. This box is just really, really pretty. And again, like I said, it's blackened. It's the large link. They no longer have extra large, triple X, double X, or anything online. The only sizes they have in the blackened is extra small and small. So I don't know if that means it was a limited release and they're not gonna make more sizes, but you can get the polished sterling silver in those larger sizes. The extra small size fits a wrist that's 5¼ inches, and the triple XL fits a wrist that's 8¼ inches. And it's actually 9 inches in length. Now you'll notice on this link right here, it says T & Co, so for Tiffany & Co. That is the link that opens for you to put the bracelet on. So the one that has the marking, try that again. The one that has the marking here is the one that opens for you to put the bracelet on. And I'm sure it says 925 somewhere else on the bracelet. You have to put the bracelet on, I believe, from what I understand, 180 degrees so that it lays flat. Go ahead and, it's a little bit big for me. I can wear it, but if I wear it, there's about 3 or 4 links that are extra and will hang off like this. So what I've talked about is getting some sort of cord and wearing it as a necklace because it's so big. It's really pretty. Okay, yeah. So on the rest of the link that is connected to the 925, it does say, or connected to the T & Co. It's got the T & Co. 925. I'll take a picture close up so you can see that. It's very heavy and it actually fits like a glove. So you want to make sure the way that you put it on, I didn't do it correctly because you want it to lay flat. I can slide it on and off. It's important to get this part to lay in a certain way. So this is something that is easy to take on and take on and off. And so my husband will be able to enjoy wearing it on the weekends. When you put it together, you want to put it together in a way so that it's just a seamless transition. I love it. They have rings. They have other bracelets that have larger links in the front and then get smaller. But, you know, I think the blackened was a little bit of a better choice for him just because the large link and the large size, highly polished, really did stand out. It does go with the wedding ring that he wears, which is this ring right here. Keep telling him he needs to get a Cartier love bracelet, or a love ring, but got this instead. So my first impressions are, I really like it. It's not something that I'm going to be able, I mean, maybe I could wear it as like an armband or something. Maybe as a necklace. I'm not sure, but I'm really excited to see it out in the wild when we go to Japan next week. This will definitely be something he wears while we're there. So super cool. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and have a great day. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all the things. Let me know what questions you have. And if you are a guy, is this your vibe?